one of the things that kind of kept you guys on the path to being with this staff was Keith and Jonathan. I guess what does this staff do for running backs to kind of make them better?
I would say like just watching at Oregon State, it was like run heavy offense. So I mean, just them being run heavy and just like it's not even like only the offensive staff that treats you well. It's both sides of the ball and special teams coaches. So it's just a good family-oriented staff.
Is it an offense that the run sets up the pass?
Yes, definitely. As Coach Linger says, we got to marry the run to the pass. So that's definitely a big thing that they hold to a standard.
How much more advanced or comfortable in the offense do you feel right now than compared to last year fall camp?
Definitely able to play a lot more faster this year. Got the offense pretty down at this point, yes sir.
How would you describe sort of the competition right now? Like, do you feel like it's very close? Do you feel like it's, how would you describe it?
Yeah, we're definitely competing very heavy right now. Everybody's making plays, so pretty tough.
Are you looking towards Saturday as a day that can be maybe a separator of some kind?
Yes sir, just looking forward to the scrimmage to be able to make some plays, separate myself.
Is that, I mean, for a running back, when you get into a scrimmage setting and things are going live with tackling on the ground and everything, is that maybe the most important part of camp?
Yeah, it gives just the running backs able to show what they can do more on just like tagging off and like spreading up stuff. So definitely gives the running back an edge, and like if you're in the competition, definitely shows what you can do.
We talked to the defensive guys the other day, and I know they love taking to the ground. I mean, is it kind of the same way for running backs that you kind of want and need to know what it's like to play through the contact?
Yes, sir. Just getting you ready for the season, really, like what type of blows, what type of moves you can make, and stuff like that. So just gives you real time, full speed looks.
What do you think is going to separate this running back room? Like, what's going to make you guys sort of take a step forward and sort of differentiate yourselves?
Just being dialed in our playbooks, really, because I feel like our offense is very detailed. Like details matter in the offense. So if you're very detailed, you'll be successful in the offense for sure.
Does that almost make the competition a little harder for you guys, where it's like it's a consistency thing, right?
Yes,
it's not just
right.
like make a flashy play, go for a big run.
Right. It's more of consistency and being dialed in every play.
I'm guessing as a more physical guy, you were excited to put the pads on. Is that a time where you feel like you felt like you could kind of make a move with?
Yes, sir.
Whereas you're just in shells, you can only do so much, I guess, with your style. Is that?
Yes, sir. Yeah, the defense like to say like this is a tackle, and I feel like it's not based on like if we're live or not. So
When you get thought or whatever, they try to.
Yes, sir.
You have to debate about it, I guess.
yes, sir. Big debate.
Speaking of style, how would you distinguish your style from the rest of the room?
I feel like I'm more of one cut back, be able to get downhill, make safeties miss.
Okay.
When you, I know we talked about it with the defensive guys, you like delivering the blows to those guys on the other side.
Yes, sir.
Right? I mean, as a power back, in particular, I guess, how do you try and run through the contact? What are maybe your key principles to run through that initial hit?
I'm a taller guy, so just keep my pads low. I'm a bigger guy, so just even if I put lean on guys, they're moving backwards. So just keep my pads low so I don't pop up.
How's the trust level going both ways between the O-line and the backs and the O-line? And do you think that's improved from a year ago at all?
Oh, yes, sir. I definitely trust those guys a lot. Even the transfers that just got here are still learning. I do trust them, and they're able to they allow me to keep my eyes just on my tracks and be able to make moves.
What is something that you're going to always think about that your coach tells you to do that you'll think about in practice and even in the game?
Just trusting in our tracks, even though we're like not going live and like the defense can like just tag off. Just trusting our tracks and trusting that the guys and even the receivers are making their blocks downfield, so we can trust our reads.
Thank you.
If you guys could get a running game that's a little more consistent this year, and what would that do for the offense? Is there any talk about that type of stuff? Like, you were obviously here and sort of watched how things went last year. If you could get a run game going and play action and stuff, how different could this offense be, you think, with more consistency in that department?
Just watching like old MSU games, just like being able to run the ball just sets up everything downfield. Like the explosive receivers that we got from the portal and just the whole room, that just sets them up even more, get them one-on-one. So I feel like the room, no matter who's starting, is gonna be able to, as a room, we're gonna be able to set up the receivers.
Makai was just talking about how you guys go way back to youth football. What do you remember about those days with him?
I played more offense, actually played both sides. we both played both sides, and he played both sides in high school. So yeah, we did win a championship together in Little League. So that was pretty fun with him. We didn't get to play in high school though.
Who's the star? Too.
Both of us. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How much does your experience that you got last season help you in this camp competition now?
Coming early last year and starting early, it helped me in last fall camp. Just not be able to play faster, but not, I was a freshman, so it's still kind of in my head. But this year, like, I know like the playbook from my back of my hand, so I'm able to just go out there and perform to my best ability.
Where are you going to be looking to showcase in the scrimmage on Saturday?
Just be able to break tackles as a bigger guy, like, and showing like how like I can overpower the defense and make the defense worry so much about me that my guys on the outside can go get some catches and go score.
How much of an emphasis has the red zone issues from last year been this camp already? This spring and this camp.
We've been working on that pretty good. I feel like we've all improved. We got some stuff in for red zone that definitely helps improve that, and just being powerful in the run game helps improve red zone too. Get guys like Nick Marsh and one-on-ones.
What are your impressions of the offensive line so far, since spring, but also through summer and into fall camp now?
I feel like those guys are really dialed in and knowing who they got on plays and getting on the right side. Oh, my bad. Getting on the right side of guys, just making us holes, like even small holes to get us a little small crease to get us 5-6 yards, just consistent runs. So those guys definitely improved.
How do you build chemistry between you guys understanding where they're going to go, and is that just an experience thing? Like,
Can you repeat
just
that
like
question?
the connection between you guys, like you got to kind of be able to feed off each other and know where people are going to go and build that sort of chemistry. And I'm curious, when it's sort of a short run up and guys transfer in and there's some new faces, how do you build that sort of understanding that maybe it seems like experience is really the only way to get it?
Just on off time, just communicating on like different plays. And like biggest thing is communicating. Just open your mouth. Like if you don't get something, then just open your mouth. Like if I need the O lineman to shout their calls out and communicate what they're thinking, we're just gonna all be on the same page.
How important is this weekend scrimmage for you guys that are in the competition to get some separation and establish yourselves in that rotation?
Just showing like what guys. I feel like just more consistency. Like what guys are dialed in their playbooks and knowing what they're doing and just getting things done.
Where do you feel like you've taken the biggest step from spring until now?
Pass protection for sure.